Hello and welcome back. Today I'm going to do the first in a series of makeup brush reviews. These are the brushes that I bought at IMATS and I've been promising to do a review on them for ages, so I thought I'd do them by brand. And I'm going to start with the Bdellium tools. Now I think it's Bdellium. It's got a B, B-D-E-L-L-I-U-M, so I'm guessing the B is silent, maybe? I'm going with Bdellium anyway. I'm going to start with the pink brushes that I picked up. I have a few, and if they're dirty I apologise, but I do use these brushes. And the first one, which is dirty, it's the 595, and this is the powder blending brush. And it's a lovely thick, dense brush, and I've been using this with my powder foundation from Bare Minerals and I've been really enjoying it. This is no good for liquid foundations or, you know, those sort of products, but is very good for powder foundation. I like the fact that it's got a slightly smaller head and I can really work and blend that in, because with the Bare Minerals matte foundation you really have to work to blend that in, and this does a great job. It is very soft, but because it's so dense, you can see there, it's just, it distributes the product really even. The pink brushes from Bdellium, so I've got 3. The pink brushes are vegan synthetic brushes and with bamboo handles, and they have hypoallergenic bristles. I think that's the right way to say it. As you can see, as I said, it's very dense, so if I'm pushing down in that, it's not bending, so the bristles aren't overly soft, and distributes product really well. Unfortunately I do not know the costs of this because I bought it at IMATS. I would have got it on a slight discount. I am aware that you can buy some Bdellium brushes from Love Makeup website, and there is a US Bdellium tools website that you can actually go to. So I'll leave the US Bdellium website and the Love Makeup website down below, and you can go and check those out yourself. I am not sure where else you can buy Bdellium tools in the UK. If you know, please let me know, but I've had a Google and I can't see anything off the, from the initial look. But yes, really like this brush. I would say it probably retails around the £10 mark, if not a bit more. It's a really good brush. It's got a nice tapered lacquered handle, so it sits well in my storage. I just store them, as you can see over my shoulder there, just in big, almost vase like type holders. As I said, I really like this with the Bare Minerals foundation. I actually use this more than the Bare Minerals foundation brush that I got with my foundation. That's a bit of a sentence. I prefer this. So yeah, that's the Bdellium Tools 959. The next pink one that I have here is 781, and this is a crease brush. It's slightly tapered, and the synthetic vegan again. It's just a lovely soft brush. All of these brushes are lovely and soft. This is dense enough that you can just lightly apply the colour that you want and just gradually work it in. So you can use it like a blending brush in that sense. You can just gradually blend the crease in and then go in with your blending brush afterwards if you want to clean it up. I really like this brush. I've used it quite a few times. Yeah, no complaints. Would definitely repurchase this if I ever went missing probably, or something similar. I prefer this. I have a Sigma crease brush and I would take this one over it any day. I really like it. So that's the 781. The next pink one is a 714, and this is a flat type definer, so it's like a push brush, I hear some people call it. So it's a liner push brush. Say that 10 times fast. I like the brush. It's got quite a nice narrow, it comes to quite a nice narrow point, and it's quite a fine brush. I like this with my gel eyeliner, or if I've done just with a pencil liner, I'll use this to smudge it out slightly and just rub it in a bit, which is quite nice. I use it more as a smudger brush. I'm not sure if it will ever replace an angled eyeliner brush for me, because I prefer an angled eyeliner brush. But this is a very good brush. It has got slight staining on it now where I've used it with various gel liners and not washed it soon enough after, but it does wash well. So yeah, really like this. The next brushes I'm going to look at, I've just got my wee notebook, are the yellow brushes. I have 3 of these as well. One of these I didn't actually buy at IMATS, but I thought I'd include it so you could have a look at it anyway. The first up is a large natural powder brush, and this is just natural fibres as the name would suggest, and it is 980, and it has, the yellow brushes have been treated with an antibacterial agent, and yeah, that's all the excitement there. This is such a fabulously soft brush, like seriously, it's fabulous. I need a better word. I use this to apply my hourglass powder. I actually have it here. I will just press this, sort of rub this down it, and then swipe it onto my face without even tapping it off, and it just helps add that nice glow. I absolutely love using this brush. I just could sit and stroke my face with this brush actually. It's just fabulous. I can't express. It's, as the name, as I've said, it's a natural brush. It holds its shape well. All of these brushes wash very well, you know, all of the gunk comes off it. I do have one, as I said, it has a slight bit of staining, but that's because it's pink and I was using dark eyeliners, and I just got the tiniest wee dot on it, and I just can't seem to shift it, but I'm sure it will come out. But this is fabulous. This distributes the product really well, nice and evenly, and it's just a joy to use. I wouldn't use it, I don't think, for my foundation because I prefer to buff that in, and I haven't used that in this way because it's so soft, and it doesn't seem as dense as the powder brush that I've already shown you. So this is fabulous for your finishing powder, and it's got a really nice long handle. It's bigger, it's one of the biggest or longest brushes I own actually, I should say, so it makes it easy to reach for. Yep, really like that. The next is 768, and this is a round dome shadow brush, and this is the one that I didn't get from IMATS. It was my first foray into the Bdellium tools, and I bought this one from Love Makeup, and it's a mix of natural and synthetic fibres, and this is a fantastic brush. I use this for pressing colour into my crease and into the corner. If I want to do a smoky eye, I'll use this literally to press the colour on. It's so dense and so compact, it's just, and the bristles, although they're nice and soft as you can see, they're sturdy enough that when I'm pressing the shadow in, it keeps its shape, and it makes it really easy just to press colour into my crease, and then I take a blending brush or a crease brush and I'll buff it out. This is lovely. I really like it. I use this one quite often. So that's 786. And the final yellow one I have is 762, and this obviously is a small angle brush, and this is fantastic. I use this with my gel eyeliners all of the time. Look how narrow that is and how tiny it is. I would assume most people would use this for their eyebrows. I use it for gel eyeliner because I'm not the handiest at applying eyeliner at all, and I find the smaller the brush, the easier it is for me because there's less likelihood of me making a mistake, and if I do make a mistake, it's not as big. So I really like this. This has synthetic brush or synthetic bristles, and as I mentioned, it has been treated with antibacterial, and yeah, I really like it. Just nice and tidy, and it's a nice fine handle. All of these brushes feel nice in my hand as well. They're a nice weight without being too heavy. Like this one you'd assume would be really heavy, but because they've got bamboo handles, they're not heavy at all, but they've still got a nice weight so it doesn't feel off balance. Does that make sense? That's probably why this handle is longer, so it balances it out better. Yeah, so I like those brushes, and I have the final one from Bdellium Tools. It is 733, and it's just a spoolie, and the spoolie hairs are, these are vegan synthetic brushes as well. I'm not going to hold it too close because I've already used it quite a bit this week for my eyebrows. But you can see it's nice, quite dense spoolie. It keeps its shape really well, washes really well. Really like it. So that's 733, and this is one of the green handled ones. So that is it for my Bdellium tools. I really like these brushes, and I would definitely consider buying more of them, particularly from the pink range. I seem to quite like them. Actually, I quite like this brush from the yellow one. I don't know. I like them all. generally. I don't have a fault with any of them. The only one is the flat definer brush, but that is just personal preference. I would prefer an angled brush over a flat one, and I prefer this as a smudger brush. With this, I meant to mention actually with the flat one, this, when you put it into your eyeliner, it does become even more of a point, so it really flattens down. Obviously you put it into your eyeliner and you dab off the edge and it really flattens down, so it becomes quite fine. It is washed, it hasn't been used since it was washed, so it's still slightly fluffy of itself. So when I bought it, it was much finer than it is now, but a bit of gel liner and that will, you know, flatten down nicely. So that is it. Thank you very much for watching. If you're interested in what's on my face, I've mentioned it in my recent makeup haul video, which is probably already up before this, so you can check that out there. You can check that video out there. It's at the very end of the video, as always. So thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, or if you would like to see some of my other brushes sooner, you know, if you'd rather see the crown ones before the rolling angle, let me know, and you know, I can see what I can do. Yeah, thanks very much for watching. Please like if you like, please subscribe if you like, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!